What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be discussing how Robby will be developed into karate's next bad boy. But before we get started, I have a big announcement regarding the channel. And I'm sure most of you guys have noticed this already, but I'm super excited to say that we are now making the switch from Strike First Podcast to Strike First Media. Now, the main reason I made this change is that when I originally started this channel, I had intended for it to be more formatted as a podcast. But as my journey has went on, I've realized that my online presence stretches across many different platforms, and it's only right to make the necessary and accurate changes for the betterment of the channel overall. So with that being said, guys, I'm flipping the script and the Strike First Media era has now begun. And if this is your first time with us and you love Cobra Kai and KarateKid, consider joining our dojo today by hitting the red subscribe button below and turning on all notifications so you don't miss anything. So it goes without saying that Robby's going to have one hell of a season once season 4 premieres. With the way his character's going right now, I firmly believe that he's going to be molded by Silver, specifically into the next Mike Barnes. Robby has fully embraced the dark side of the fist. You see what I did there? Dark side of the force, dark side of the fist. But anyways, Silver will have a field day using all of Robby's hate and rage towards Sam, Miguel, Johnny, and Daniel to his advantage. There's no denying that Robby will be viewed as Cobra Kai's golden boy and most likely to win the tournament. So I could see Silver's main focus being on Robby alone. And with Silver's main focus being on Robby, he'll do things to gain his trust and be on his good side. One of the things that he could do is that since Robby's been basically homeless and living out of the Cobra Kai dojo, he'll invite Robby to live with him in his gigantic mansion to live in luxury just like Mike Barnes did in Karate Kid 3. And this would give him all these perks that he's never had access to in his life of poverty, such as a butler tending to him, being treated lavishly, receiving one-on-one intermediate training with Silver in his personal dojo, even while still attending classes at Cobra Kai. And Silver could even be pulling some strings to get him back enrolled in school and getting him a good job to make Robby think that he actually cares about him and his future. And once Robby trusts Silver, he'll feel obligated to do everything he asks of him because Silver is going to be giving him more than anyone ever has in his entire life. But behind the scenes, we all know that Silver will just be using his master manipulating skills of his to get Robby to do whatever he wants him to do. And the next thing you know, when Johnny first meets Silver, he would try to disrespect him, but then Silver would gloat in his face about how he's doing much more than Johnny ever did for Robby and saying how he actually cares for him. And in my opinion, this would certainly stir up one hell of a conflict between these two. We all know the history between Daniel and Silver, but now it'll become personal between Johnny and Silver as well. And with Robby using all of Silver's resources to his advantage, I think this will make him into the most brutal fighter in all of Cobra Kai and in the entire tournament in general. Because before he was in Cobra Kai, he was already an amazing fighter and one of the best amongst the kids. But now that Kreese and Silver have sunk their mitts into him, he's going to be that much more dangerous and perhaps more dangerous than Barnes ever was. When you look at Barnes, in my opinion, he was the most ruthless fighter we ever saw in the movies. And I think Robby will be very similar to that. But the main difference is that Robby is very proficient in defensive karate by learning from Daniel for a while Barnes is not. He simply relied on being on the offensive side of fighting all the time as his defense, but Robby, he can use either. He can use his Miyagi-Do for his defense, or he can just keep on using more offense as his defense. But with that being said, guys, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comment section whether you think Robby is karate's next bad boy or not, as well as give me your thoughts on what you think of the change that I made from Strike First Podcast to Strike First Media. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on Cobra Kai and Karate Kid content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.